The night sky is offering a rare and memorable spectacle this week, as two comets make near-simultaneous close approaches to Earth, giving skywatchers a chance to observe not one, but two icy visitors from the outer reaches of the solar system within a matter of days. After a long stretch in which no comets were bright enough to attract widespread attention without telescopes or advanced equipment, Comet C/2025 A6 Lemon and Comet C/2025 R2 Swan have arrived almost together, creating a brief but exciting window for amateur astronomers, casual stargazers, and astrophotographers alike. Events like this are uncommon, and their timing so close together makes this week particularly special for anyone interested in the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the cosmos. Comet Lemon is the brighter and more prominent of the two, and it reaches its closest approach to Earth on Tuesday, October 21st. At that point, it will be about 56 million miles, or roughly 89 million kilometers, away from our planet. While that may sound unimaginably distant in everyday terms, in astronomical terms, it is a relatively close pass, close enough for the comet to appear fairly bright in the night sky. Astronomers estimate that Comet Lemon has reached a brightness of around magnitude 4.5, which places it within reach of the naked eye under ideal conditions. In very dark skies, far from city lights and atmospheric haze, some observers may be able to spot it without optical aid, though binoculars will greatly improve the view and make the comet easier to locate. The brightness of Comet Lemon can be compared to familiar deep sky objects that many stargazers know well. It is roughly as bright as the Beehive cluster in the constellation Cancer, and only slightly dimmer than the Andromeda Galaxy, the most distant object visible to the naked eye under dark skies. This makes Comet Lemon an appealing target even for those who do not have telescopes, especially since binoculars are relatively accessible and easy to use. Through binoculars, the comet may appear as a small, fuzzy patch of light with a slightly brighter center, and keen observers might even detect hints of a short tail extending away from the sun. Comet Swan, officially designated C/2025 R2, is the fainter companion in this cosmic pairing. It makes its closest approach to Earth on Monday, October 20th, about 24 hours before Comet Lemon does. Despite arriving closer to Earth than Lemon, at a distance of about 24 million miles, or 39 million kilometers, Comet Swan is significantly dimmer. With an estimated brightness of magnitude 5.9, it is roughly 3 times fainter than Comet Lemon. In astronomy, the magnitude scale is logarithmic, meaning that even a small numerical difference represents a substantial change in brightness. As a result, Comet Swan is not expected to be visible to the naked eye for most observers, and will almost certainly require binoculars or a small telescope to be seen clearly. The best time to observe both comets during this week is approximately an hour and a half after sunset. This timing allows the sky to darken sufficiently while the comets are still positioned above the horizon. Local sunset times vary depending on your location, so checking an accurate source, such as time and date, can help you plan your observing session more precisely. Clear skies, low humidity, and minimal light pollution will all improve your chances of seeing both comets, especially the fainter Comet Swan. On Monday evening, Comet Lemon will be located low in the northwest sky near the horizon. One of the easiest ways to find it is by using well-known stars as guides. The Big Dipper, one of the most recognizable star patterns in the night sky, serves as a useful starting point. By following the curve of the Big Dipper's handle, observers can arc to Arcturus, a bright, orange-hued star in the constellation Boötes. Comet Lemon will be positioned roughly 2/3 of the way along this imaginary arc, making it easier to pinpoint once you know where to look. On Tuesday night, the comet will appear slightly higher in the sky, giving observers a better view and potentially darker background conditions as it gains altitude. Comet Swan, meanwhile, can be found in a different region of the sky. To locate it, observers should look toward the southwest and identify the Summer Triangle, a large and prominent asterism formed by 3 bright stars, Vega, Deneb, and Altair. Altair, the southernmost of the 3, is particularly useful as a reference point. Comet Swan will appear roughly halfway between Altair and the horizon. Because it is dimmer and closer to the horizon, atmospheric distortion and light pollution can make it challenging to spot. So binoculars are strongly recommended. Taking a few minutes to let your eyes adapt to the darkness can also make a significant difference. For those who want additional help locating these comets, a variety of online resources and mobile apps provide detailed sky maps and finder charts. Websites such as the Sky Live in the Sky.org and Stellarium offer up-to-date information on comet positions, brightness, and movement across the sky. Mobile apps like Sky Guide, Sky Tonight, and Sky Safari 7 Pro can use your device's GPS and orientation sensors to show exactly where to look in real time, which is especially helpful if you are new to comet hunting or observing under unfamiliar skies. Astrophotographers may also find this week an exciting opportunity. Photographing comets does not necessarily require professional-grade equipment, though a camera with manual settings, a tripod, and ideally a tracking mount will greatly improve results. Even simple setups using a DSLR or mirrorless camera with a wide-angle or telephoto lens can capture the soft glow of a comet against a starry background. Longer exposures can reveal details that are difficult to see with the naked eye, such as faint tails or subtle color variations in the coma. Because the comets are relatively low in the sky, choosing an observing site with a clear view of the horizon is especially important for photography. Beyond their visual appeal, these two comets also tell very different stories about the history and dynamics of the solar system. Comet Lemon follows a long but finite orbit around the Sun, completing one full circuit approximately every 1,350 years. After making its closest approach to Earth on October 21st, it will continue inward toward the Sun, reaching perihelion, its closest point to the Sun, on November 8th. During this time, increased solar heating may cause the comet to release more gas and dust, potentially enhancing its brightness and tail. Interestingly, gravitational interactions with Jupiter have altered Comet Lemon's orbit in the past, shortening its period by nearly 200 years. As a result, it is now expected to return to the inner solar system around the year 3179, long after current generations have passed. Comet Swan, on the other hand, is a true long-period comet, with an orbital period estimated at around 20,000 years. Objects like this are thought to originate in the distant Oort cloud, a vast and spherical reservoir of icy bodies surrounding the solar system. When a long-period comet like Swan enters the inner solar system, it may be experiencing intense solar heating for the first time in tens of thousands of years. After its close approach to Earth on October 20th, Comet Swan will continue moving away from both our planet and the Sun, gradually fading as it exits the inner solar system and returns to the cold, dark outskirts of space. The contrast between these two comets highlights the diversity of cometary orbits and origins. While both are composed of ice, dust, and rocky material left over from the formation of a solar system, their journeys through space are shaped by different gravitational influences and timescales. Observing them side by side, even over a short period, offers a tangible reminder that the solar system is not a static place, but a dynamic environment filled with objects in constant motion. For many people, seeing a comet carries a sense of wonder and connection to history. Throughout human history, comets have been viewed as omens, messengers, or symbols of change. Today, we understand them as natural celestial objects governed by the laws of physics, yet they still retain their ability to inspire awe. The appearance of two comets in the same week is a rare gift, encouraging people to look up, slow down, and appreciate the vastness of space and the intricate choreography of objects moving within it. Whether you manage to glimpse Comet Lemon with the naked eye from a dark countryside, spot Comet Swan through binoculars from your backyard, or capture both with a camera, this week offers a memorable opportunity. Even if clouds or light pollution interfere, simply knowing that these ancient travelers are passing nearby can spark curiosity and imagination. Moments like this remind us that the universe is full of surprises, and that sometimes all it takes is a clear evening and a bit of patience to witness something truly extraordinary.